All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. A little bit of change of plans on my Psycho Man grind. The Psycho Man grind is over. Just like that, man. Just like that, it's over. Bad day one. Crushed the grind. But all right, anyway, let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Actually, I'll say that in the tweet. Dearest Marvel Champions. Turns out I don't actually need a Psycho Man in my life. I actually just need units. Lots and lots of units. Yes. Oh no. Okay. Turns that I don't actually need a Psycho Man in my life. I actually just need units. Lots and lots of units. Sweet. Yeah, man. I do want Psycho Man. I do want. It feels like it's gonna be an easy 6-star to pick up, but realistically, I'm canceling the grind, guys, because I think Psycho Man is gonna go for higher in round 2 for 1. I don't think he's gonna go like that much higher, but still, let's say he goes like he's went 42 round 1. Let's say he goes for like 50, like what I would want to put up if I was grinding for Psycho Man. I'd want to put up like 52, 53, something like that, you know? And basically with a 9.5 million start, or well, it was only at like 9 million yesterday, and then I grinded a little bit this morning or something, whatever it was. With that bad of a start on day 1, it actually would have been a really intense grind for days 2 and 3. It would not have been an easy pickup like I wanted it to be. The bad day 1 just killed me. And then on top of it, I was gonna miss a round in the arena today too, because I had to help somebody. So I had to help somebody with something. So, yeah. It wasn't going to be a sure thing, so I might as well take the sure thing and just picking up units. I'm going to go for as many of the milestones as possible. I think I'm going to try to get all the milestones. I know I'm kind of behind on that grind, but I think I can do it. I think if I run my 6 stars today and then twice tomorrow, should be good there. And then, yeah, we'll have to do the... So I gotta do the Alpha and the Summoner Trials Arena, though. So, anyway, just want to explain that. William Papp sending over to... Dude, William, again? Slap! Is that 3 in a row? William. Let me see. Do you have a message as well? Saying, and call me Michael Jordan. That's a 3-peat, baby. Oh, man. I guess that's a yes. That is 3 in a row. All right. Thank you, dude. Taylor Balst sending over Buck as well. Just saying GG William. Yup. Won't call you MJ until you get 6. Winky face. Damn. He's right. Ross sent over 2 as well, saying, you're late. Must be joke night. No. 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 That's not... No. First off, I'm late every night. Second. No. Damn it, dude. Ross, thank you for the 2, though. Alright, anyway, let's go do some stuff. BG, now that Legends runs are no more, would you want to make Legends run challenges with other YouTubers, like your Alliance-wide incursion tourneys? No, not really, man. It feels like, what's the point? Blowing a bunch of extra units for what? And how do we even keep track of it? No, unfortunately that has to be something that's kept track of by Kabam. That's not really a community kind of thing. Energy dump? Yeah. I'm gonna do an energy dump. I'm actually gonna do some AQ and stuff too. But I just wanted to show where I was at in the arena stuffs. For clout, maybe some people care about that. I don't. I imagine most don't either. I mean, like, there's different types, I suppose. Is it cool to get, like, the mythic title? Yeah. Is it cool to get an honorary mythic title? No. Not really. If it was more fun, if it was like a more fun competitive thing, then sure. Incursion tourneys, at least that's more fun. I would say that's not perfect either, but yeah, at least that's a more enjoyable thing. We really just need like man. I mean, I don't know exactly what we need. The solo competitive mode is a start whenever we get that. But we may need more than that depending on how that game mode turns out. We'll see. So anyway, come on, there you go. Oh, Ant-Man being so kind to me, allowing me to get that special 2 off while I had the special 2 icon up there. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Mr. Ant-Man. Have you tested Penny Parker, or at least thoughts on her? No, I haven't tested her yet. Is there already CCP footage out there of that champion? I legit haven't tested her at all yet. But I don't even know if I did test the champ. I don't even know if we're allowed to share footage and stuff. I will test the champ, though. I'm gonna be uploading some Venom Pool testing tomorrow, I think. I don't know. Let me check on that all that embargo stuff for the new champions, and then maybe that'll change my plans. Is the embargo lifted on Penny Parker? Yeah, I mean, I didn't think so. I didn't think it did, but I could be wrong. As far as thoughts on her, though, all I did related to Penny Parker was I watched the deep dive, and I don't know, like, I wasn't super impressed, but I also, the thing is about the deep dives, and this goes for most videos that I watch, I don't pay that close attention to it. I like to test out the champs for myself for the most part. But I do like to get other people's insights on the champions as well, of course. Because there's plenty of things that I miss and all that stuff. But, a lot of the times for the deep dives, oh, jeez. I just have it on kind of as background noise while I'm, like, playing or something like that. So I wasn't really too focused. I wasn't really listening, too closely to the abilities. So... What? No! Wait, why did that hit me? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, let's see if we could salvage this by healing up with the special 3 a little bit here. That hit me, man. What the heck? Dude, I want to go back and watch the replay of that. Like, I was waiting for the blast. It came. I thought I was good. Apparently I wasn't. Am I gonna survive? The healing, man, it's put in work. Any other champion, in order to survive that, you'd have to pause the game real quick or something. Let it sit there for a few minutes. Not King Groot, though, dude. Not King Groot. I need this guy to throw another special, though. Please, buddy. Please throw that special. This is the one thing that I really don't like about King Groot. His dash back distance is so far that champions who have more close range specials, meaning like most champions outside of like Iron Man, you know, those types, it's a little bit more difficult to bait out specials sometimes. And this was a great example of that. But at least we're gonna make it. And now you throw it. Alright, at least we're healing up. Oh, sorry for making this such a long fight. New King Groot. Normally the fights aren't that long with New King Groot, but because of that that missed dex or whatever the heck happened there, I don't know. Anyway, Raptors Gaming and an Overbuck saying, why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one. Raptors Gaming, don't do it, dude. It's terrible. Oh, why? You know, I hope you don't have a hole in your socks, because you're going to take a lap for that one, dude. That was awful. Oh, boo. Sam Dog sent over 3 of them Australian bucks. Thank you, Sam Dog, saying, yo, BG, how are you? Sending love from Australia. Appreciate it, man. Love right back to Australia. Thank you, dude. I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. It's kind of hot here, but otherwise, actually, it's probably nothing in, like, Australia. Australia usually has, I think, warmer temperatures, right? Maybe not necessarily today, but... Actually, I don't know much about Australia. I'm kind of talking out of my butt on that one. But anyway, thank you, dude. Always angry Tomas sending over 10 of them Polish bucks saying, BG, what do you think about OG Thor? Pulled him as a 6-star. I think he's cool. I think Thor, just in general, is a cool character. But I don't think he's anything beyond just being a cool character. He's an old school character that used to rule the game with an iron thunderous fist. But that's kind of it. I mean, he got nerfed way back in the day, and post nerf he was never like that bad of a champion or anything, but still he, you know, because he wasn't available as a 5-star at all for so long, and now by the time he's available as a 6-star, he's just not that impressive compared to a lot of the top champions in the game. So, still a cool pickup, and I'd love to get a Thor myself, but aside from that, I just think he's kind of cool. Not super useful. Alright, I actually need to chill out for a sec, because with these Furies, I'm going to hit this guy a little too hard. I'll take a little bit too much reflective damage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stall to my healing phase. Now I'm going to get to my special 3. Okay, and now I'm going to pop my special 3 after baiting out a special from this guy. Oh, come on, friends. Okay, we still got it off in time. The timer for my specials, it was coming around. I only had like half a second, or else my special 3 wasn't going to do anything. But let's get some healing. Very nice. Chill out again. If I didn't mess up against what's his face, wouldn't have to do this right now. Against Green Goblin, whatever that was. I feel like that wasn't my fault, but I don't know. I still don't know what happened there. Anyway. Alright, we got enough health. We can just finish it up. Even though I'm taking a lot of damage with these Furies. Woo! That hurt. That did hurt. Okay. Dragon sent over 2 saying 1 million battle chips hit. 2 million looking feasible. 2.4. Yeah. My estimations might have been a little bit high. Just a tad high. But Dragon still, that's awesome. Very nice. It's awesome when it crosses over to like that next you know, that the next place in the numbers, whatever. I'm actually closing on 5 million. It's been so long since I opened up these things in mass quantities. I'm looking forward, really looking forward to I guess I'll get 5 million before the boost hits, or before it leaves, or whatever. And yeah, that'll be 5 million battle chips worth of whatever, Thronebreaker arena crystals. You know what? Let me help out Mike here. Let me take this fight too. Sorry guys, I'll be able to read chat much more easily once I get out of AQ. This will be the last fight. Static sending over 2. Thank you, Static, saying last 2 BG ends chat. Theory crafting. Ooh, okay. You had me at theory crafting. Alright, let me see. BG, after thinking about how they can make the new content interesting but still favoring 6 stars, I propose a slightly different global node, Towering Presence. 5 stars incurs stat penalty and become disheartened as fights progress. Max 25% penalty to stats, and defenders becomes emboldened, attacking faster and ignoring defenses. Right off the bat, I'm going to say most people are probably not going to be on board with this idea, but I like where you're going with it. It's probably never going to get approved by the masses, but I do like the idea of allowing you to bring in 5-star champions, but not necessarily getting to use them at their max capacity. What if we take that idea and play with it a little bit and say,
Man loves beans.
What if we say something like you could only use... no, maybe this is too restrictive. I was gonna take it a step further. I'll just say it, but right off the bat, like I said, most people are not gonna be cool with this idea. I was gonna say, what if we just allowed people to bring in 5-star champions and use them against the boss, but not against fights on the regular path? That way, like, if there's a boss, because bosses usually have a little bit more stacked nodes, they might be a little bit more specific in terms of champions that you get to bring in, or champions that can actually counter the fight. And yeah, you might not have that champion as a 6-star, whereas the path fights themselves, usually multiple champions counter it, kind of thing. And also, like, if you didn't have a champion that was good for that path as a 6-star, well, then you just take a different path in the quest. And okay, so you can't do that path yet, if you don't have like a good 6-star version. Yeah, I kind of like where that's going though, Static. Like I said, most people probably will hate the idea. Most people will probably absolutely hate the idea. I hated the restrictions for Act 6. What if you could only use 5 stars if they had class advantage? That could be an idea too. I still like the idea of unlocking things as you progress, so that maybe it starts out like your first path through the content. Let's just go back to Act 6 as an example with this. Let's say like your first path through Act 6, you know, it would be just exactly how Act 6 is today, where you can't bring in 4-star champions. But then I like the idea of, like, as you defeat the bosses or something like that, you're like weakening a shield or something like that, like the power that the content has over you, so that it can allow you to actually bring in 4-star champions again. So maybe some kind of mix in with that with restrictions. It would be cool. But most people just hate restrictions in general. They got the champs, they want to use them. I get it. I totally get it. So I know most people in here are gonna hate it. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Put some steep restrictions in place, and then allow people to I should have just popped my special 3 there. I was trying to see if I can get a special 3 with the Furies, but it was never going to line up. This node is actually really annoying to play with. Where it rotates your specials. Where you see it has number 2 up there. It's going to be number 3 in a sec. And then I can use my special 3. But I don't have Furies yet. I think it is going to line up, though. There we go. Cool. Could finally get some good healing in. The heal that you get after special 3 lasts longer if you have Furies up. So. Still just getting that free healing in. Go King Groot, go. Who needs Venom? Not King Groot. Seriously can't hit this guy at all though if he's not parry stunned. All right, Spidey, come on, bud. Suck on this uppercut. One more uppercut, dude, and it's over. Nope, not even. Okay. And I'd really hate it if Act 6, or if Act 8 was 6 stars only. It seems lazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that would be good. Fluffy monsters. I'll do this fight later. I've done AQ enough here. Sorry, I just wanted to move a little bit so I can make sure to finish up the path after stream. Okay, Fluffy Monster sending over a buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Really? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Seriously? Anyways, for the third time, the Proom came to prone in the prime preliminary promise prompt. And in a tiny swish, excuse me, the sword swang in south of the banana equator. So, happy B-Day. Seriously, if somebody enters the stream right when I'm reading these messages, they're gonna think something's seriously wrong with me. They're gonna think I'm drunk. Maybe they're gonna like be like one of those old school things where you like smack the side of the TV like TV's busted. Except they're just throwing their phone on the ground. I don't know. We got anything on the map here? No, we do not. Let's just go down this way. Auto, please help me here. Thank you, friend. Oh, need to pick a path. There we go. But Fluffy Monster, thank you for the buck, even though it's not my birthday. Prison Mike also sending over a euro. Thank you, dude. Saying, guess who's back? And just in time for your birthday. Happy birthday, beautiful. Wow. Well, thank you very much, Prison Mike, even though, once again, it is not my birthday. Thank you, dude. Oh, man. 30 Celsius is only 86 Fahrenheit. That's not super hot. Is that what it is here? It's actually not hot outside. It's just hot in this little room that I'm in, man. It's so freaking hot, man. But alright, Cairo sending over a buck. Say, nice job on Collector BG. Was it just me, or did you get really lucky with him? He threw like 2 specials the entire fight. It took me about 30 revives alone on him because he kept spamming special 1. I was anti-baiting, basically. I made a video about it a while back, if you want to hear like the detailed explanation. But in essence, all you do is like, instead of finishing your combos, you just go into a block. And because I mean, think about what baiting is. Baiting is like leaving your guard down, leaving yourself open, tricking the AI into thinking they're going to hit you with a special, right? But the AI is much less likely to throw their special if you're blocking. And if you do a 5-hit combo, because there's like a little bit of a delay in your actions after a 5th hit, you can't really block fast enough. The AI can still toss their special. So if you do 4-hit combos and then go into a block, you're basically anti-baiting the opponent, and that's why he didn't throw his specials. So you still have to get lucky because, of course, the AI is unpredictable. And you know, he can absolutely still throw a special right into your block. We see it even on passive AIs, like against Winter Soldier. It happens. But it greatly reduces their ability to throw specials, pretty much. Hey, what's up, Lags? Thanks, man. Yeah, the 20 extra SIGs on cable. I think he's actually still in my top prestige. So, technically, it was a prestige bump. It was just a not so welcome prestige bump. Of all the champs to add SIG levels to, Cable is not one that I want to see. Anyway, the Damn Experience sent it over to saying, what if certain paths take certain star levels? Well, we sort of have that. Or do you mean like that's part of what was in 6.2? But do you mean like kind of adapting what Act or Variant 4 was like, where when you say certain star levels, do you mean like 2, 3, 4 stars and stuff like that. To be honest, I don't really want to see that in story content. I would rather keep that to something like the variant. I think that was a cool idea for the variant. And if they did that again in some other variant or something like that, okay, fine. But I don't really want to see that in story content. Like, if it's, I don't think it's good to put star level restrictions on a path by path basis. Well, actually. So what I was gonna say is, because then ultimately you still have to go up against the high level boss at the end, right? So it would technically even make like the boss fight harder, because you don't have as many champions that you could use against the boss, really. But maybe it'd be a fun challenge. I don't know. But no, I don't think that would work out super well, to be honest. Linked nodes, but once you remove them in the first run of a quest, they stay removed forever. Something like that, yeah. I'd prefer if they didn't do it with linked nodes. If you're talking about like something similar to what I was suggesting before. I prefer if you like unlocked some sort of thing. Can you stop heavying Darkhawk? Auto, come on, buddy. Oh, he's gonna heal now? Don't let him use the special 2. Not until his healing mode is over. Keep blocking. No, not the special 3 either. At least he's not gonna heal. Yeah, Madrox Multi sending over a buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, loving the theory crafting, giving me more reasons to A, hunt for champs and crystals, but also B, use the breadth of my roster. First path, 3 stars only. Second, 4 stars only, etc., etc. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, whatever. If something does happen, which, by the way, I feel like Kabam's approach to story content, I feel like they got a lot more relaxed about it and they wanted to push higher level content elsewhere or something. But if they did want to add some sort of restrictions, it has to be done very, very carefully. Otherwise, people will absolutely hate it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how that would go. Like I said, the star levels in the same quest, but just on different paths. If they crafted it the right way, yeah, maybe there's something there, but it'd be tough in like the way the game currently works, where like the boss you fight at the end is still real high level. So even if they wanted to change the fights on, I mean, I guess they could add a bunch of linked nodes. I suppose what they could do is like kind of similar to how we almost like you know when we fought the Grandmaster in 6.4. Is he still talking? Absolutely, Pixie Bell. When fighting the Grandmaster in 6.4, where they were like different, there were really different effects to it, rather than just like plus 50% attack and health or something. What if they gave like buffs to your characters too? I don't know. Man. Okay, here's the other part that I don't like about low star levels. Low star levels we already have. It still doesn't really solve the issue of like, okay, I need a reason to go after these champions on a high level. I need a reason to want to rank them up. I'm looking for that more so than I am looking for like, oh yeah, I have a bunch of champs that are being unused. I would love if there's a place to use them. So I don't know. It could make for like a, you know, like a fun, interesting twist to some standardized content, perhaps. But I don't think it necessarily solves the issue. Well, the biggest issue that I have with this game, or one of the biggest issues I have with this game at least, just being that, you know, like my roster is good enough. It hit a point a while ago where it was good enough. Yeah, I need a little bit more to drive me to get more champs.
Man loves beans.
Raptors Gaming sending over one of them loonies saying can't stay long, have to wake up early. Night, y'all. All right, Raptors Gaming. Take care, dude. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you very much for the super chats. Lucas sending over a buck. Lucas 2099 saying, BG, love your videos, bro. Thanks, man. I go by them a lot, and I've learned a lot. I'm very quiet in chat, but since it's your birthday... Oh, really? Since it's my birthday? Here's a small dono, and I wish you a good B-day. Can't believe you stream on your B-day. Keep up the good work. Really, Lucas? Really? Go back to lurking with this troll comment, you son of a... Thank you very much for the birthday present, even though it's not my birthday. Oh, man. Scott sending over a buck. Thanks, Scott, saying hi, Pixie, with some hearts. No, that probably wasn't the message. My mom loves opening crystals, so I bought 5 for her to open. Tweet. Okay. Scott, let's check out the results. Let's see what we got. Got a new champ today. I guess I really need another 6-star. Dude, your roster's already so crazy it is. Did you really just pull? Wow. Wow. Getting the Stark Spidey. One of the rarest 6-star champions to see. He looks... Dude, he looks really good with the blue border. I actually love the way he looks with the blue border, man. Just looks... I don't know, man. It looks very fitting for him compared to like the red and black. Like the red and black, like the lava flowing type of thing or whatever. Like it's cool. There's a cool effect to it, but there's something cleaner about like just the more solid color, and then it feels like it fits Spidey a bit more. The other is like a little bit more sinister. Feels like it fits some champions better than others, but Spidey is looking good with that blue, man. Looking good with that blue. What's up, Mike? No Psycho Grind? No, man, I had to cancel the grind. I talked about it at the start of the stream, so I don't want to repeat myself. It's not that interesting anyway. Just a bad start, and then a little bit busy helping someone today, so lost another round. Wasn't going to happen. It's not meant to be. Let me just grab some units instead. Rafe Trudolini sent it over to. Rafe, thank you very much. Saying, what up, BG? Got 6-star APOC / 6-star Sunspot. An Awakened 6-star Void. Dude. Like out of your last 3 crystals that we're saying? Damn. That's freaking awesome, man. That's really good. Damn, 6-star APOC, 6-star Sunspot, and 6-star Awakened Void. That's awesome, man. Yeah, those other 2 don't even need to be awakened. So, perfect, dude. Well, congrats, man. Thank you very much for the 2. Only has he sent it over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, I'm getting my first 6-star crystal. Who do I hope to get? Doom. You always hope to get Doom. It's the law of the crystals. The law of the crystals, written some 10,000 years ago, explicitly states, if the open crystal, the wish for doom. That's definitely not how you speak that way, but anyway. Doom, dude. No, I mean, there's plenty of champions that are great in the pool. You just hope for someone good, truthfully, man. Like, you can get your hopes up real high for like 1 or 2 champions, but the reality is there's like 200 plus champions in this game. I don't know how many are in the 6-star basic pool at this point, but a lot. So if you're just going for like 1 champ, you're gonna be disappointed almost no matter what. But there's a lot of really strong champions that can help you out. Even some champs that aren't regarded as like the best of the best. But just for pulling a champion that's the equivalent of a rank 4, there's tons and tons of champs that can help you. One of the worst case scenarios is just a champion that needs to be awakened. If you pull them, then you're like, well, can't really use this champ. even if they're really good. But yeah. Otherwise, man, a lot of good potential. Good luck to you. Eric Nelson, sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying tweet. All right, let me see. Where are you at? Here we go. I want to 100% variant 6, but currently stuck on thorns. What counters do I have? And or should rank up? To counter thorns? Omega Red counters it pretty well. Reducing ability accuracy can counter it, so depending on what the opponent is. Void, if you just kind of sit back and chill out and let the debuffs do most of the work, can counter it. Wait, which variant is this? Variant 6. Okay, so that's the villain one, right? Yeah, so Omega Red, even though your 6 stars unawakened, it'll be a bit of a slower fight. Wait, is it the entire path that's thorns? Or I guess you listed all villains here. You're already doing that. Okay. I don't know if you have too many options. Is there another node that plays along with it? Is there something that makes other villains good for it? Like, I don't remember all the nodes for variant 6. So what send my super chat 10,000 years ago. Well, Tom, hold on, man. Entire path, yes. Are there other nodes though? I don't know if there's other nodes, but Omega Red counters thorns. Actually, you got crossbones here. I just noticed too. Crossbones be really good for it. Monster, red mags. Pretty sure there's a node to heal. That's what I was thinking too. I need the full story here. I don't know if I'm getting the full story. Pretty sure it's bleed and thorns. If it's bleed, then yeah, you could totally just take in a bleed resistant champ like Magneto and heal off of that. Or I mean Omega again. Speaking of bleed resistance. Yeah, but those are the champs that I'm seeing. Without knowing the rest of the nodes, if there are other nodes that interact with it. Those counter thorns in all situations. Tom sending over one of them New Zealand bucks. Thank you, Tom. Saying, Brian, what do you call a nervous javelin thrower? Shakespeare. Okay, Tom. Should have waited another 10,000 years. Because that was awful. Tom. Boo, dude. Boo, man. Monster gives you 10% max health when using unblockable or unstoppable. Okay, so Magneto. There we go. That's the answer. Because he's unblockable on... Or, I'm sorry, he's unstoppable on heavy attacks. So, yeah. That's the important part, man. You don't want to focus on the thorns. Focus on the nodes you're going to take advantage of. You'll steamroll the thorns. Whale Vereen sent it over 3. Thank you, dude. Saying, how do I make this bald guy start playing Arena? Slaps TV. Oh, man. Am I not playing enough Arena? I got distracted, guys. I got distracted. I'm on it. I'm on it. Well, Vereen, thank you for the 3, dude. Scott sending over a buck as well. Saying... I laughed out loud at the Shakespeare joke. Oh, no. You really should not have. Hold on. That wasn't the message, I don't think, right? Is this one? True story. I wasn't going to buy the Spidey crystals, but Mom wanted to open them way back when I got the 5-star Stark Spidey. One day in the featured, now the 6-star day 1 in the featured, saying, okay. On day 1 of the features, and now the 6-star on day 1. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Stark Spidey. He's just attracted to your account. Completely attracted to your account. When is the next big content release? It's gonna be 7.3, but I don't think Kabam has announced a date for it yet. MC Yeezus send it over. Buck, thank you, dude, saying, hey BG, what software do you use to edit your thumbnails or create them? Photoshop. I used to use GIMP, which is a nice free alternative, but Photoshop is a bit better. It's a lot more expensive, being like $10 a month or something like that. There's another option that's kind of a good middle ground that if I knew about before I started familiarizing myself with Photoshop, I might have just went with that. I think it's called Affinity Design. Is that the name of it? Where you don't have to pay a subscription fee, and it's got some good features too. But even just for free, GIMP is really good. Is it this one? Affinity? Professional creative software? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Affinity Photo. Yeah. So you can try that. Some people I know use something called Canva. I'm pretty sure that's what Joel used to use back in the day, which I think was free. But yeah, I use Photoshop. Yeah, dude, thank you very much for the buck. Dude, only Hezzy, did you just send over $100 and I've learned a lot watching your videos and streams. Keep up the grind. Holy moly, dude. Just out here shattering kneecaps casually. Oh, damn, dude. Well, dang, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. What a way to show it. Thank you, man. Super generous of you, dude. Thank you so much. Super generous, man. Ultimate Mediocre Player also sent over 40 rupees saying, hey, Brian, who's better, Venom or Venom Pool? So I need to spend more time with Venom Pool still. I'm going to be making a video about Venom Pool tomorrow. I've only done some preliminary tests so far, so I can't say for certain. I'm a little bit biased towards Venom because I've been playing with Venom forever. Like, right when he got buffed, I took him to rank 5 pretty much. Like, back when Variant 2 came out, and I used him to complete Variant 2. So I've been playing the champ forever. So I'm a little bit biased towards Venom currently. But maybe if I spend a bit more time with Venom Pool, I'll change my mind. But yeah, for right now, I'd still say Venom. But we'll see. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna post a video after I play with him a bit more and stuff. So, or I plan to at least. If not tomorrow, then like it'll be this week. Let me put it that way. No, why is the lag back? What the heck, dude? I just went a few days without any sort of lag issues. And now the lag is back? Son of a... Well, sorry, guys. Hopefully it doesn't continue. It clears itself pretty quick, but... Hey, what's up, Tip? 7.3, you say? I mean, as far as we know, that's the next piece of content. Are you about to hint something else is coming? Caveman Supreme sending over a buck as well. Thank you, Caveman Supreme. Where are you at? Saying, hey, BG, if I make a Twitter, can you give me account advice? Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, I look up a bunch of accounts on Twitter. I'll tell you right now, it's just like any other message in chat. Sometimes I don't see all the messages, so sometimes tweets get missed as well. But yeah, dude, like if you're gonna make one right now, I'll try to look out for one specifically from you since you sent over a super chat. BG, you remember in Family Guy when he hits his knee and rocks back and forth for 20 minutes? I actually do. Yeah, that was really early on, right? I actually didn't watch a ton of Family Guy, but I actually do remember that specific scene. I feel like they put that in a commercial or something like that. Mutant ISO. Yeah. Actually, so someone said we don't get ISO. No, it just had ISO pop up. Let me go check the overflow. I think someone said there was an ISO in let me sort it by mutant. Oh no, I got the ISO. Okay. I just sworn someone said when you get the champion from a selector, it's bugged and doesn't give the ISO. Maybe they were only talking about the basic, because I do remember them mentioning the basic. But I thought they were also talking about the featured, so I don't know. Anyway. Oh, dude, Jack, thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is Summer of Pain. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so Venom Pool video. Yeah, that'll probably be Thursday, actually, then. It will probably be just Summer of Pain stuff tomorrow. Because I expect it's going to be serious. So, yeah. Forget Venom Pool. That'll be the day after. More than likely, unless something else comes up. Those donos belong to Mama, not you, Baldykins. I know, Pixie Belle. We put up with you for 2 hours a day. The rest of the time, it's Mama. All right, fair enough. Jack, thank you again, though, dude. Appreciate it, man. You don't get ISO from Basic Arena? Yeah, I know that. Basic Champs. And we're given ISO last week. I tested it. This week seems to be fixed. Okay. Interesting. MBG got my dupe 6-star Aegon to rank 3 and Sig 151. Abyss ready? Or should I wait until SOP rewards come out? I'm in no rush to 100% complete said content. Thanks. I mean, as far as that Aegon's concerned, yes. That Aegon was Abyss ready 100 Sig levels ago. Are you ready is the question. And only you could answer that. But yeah, your Aegon is more than ready, dude. That is a beefy Aegon. You definitely don't need to get that champion to Sig 200. At this point, I would keep pumping Sigs until at least Sig 160, just to get that nice even number. But, yeah, he's plenty powerful enough. Hello there, Mr. BG. I need your help. How do you finish the first quest in Act 4, Chapter 3? It has that annoying starburst thing for every champ. Really appreciate if you can tell me how to pass. Sure, there's actually a couple different ways. Hold on. On that note, Scarco, dude, thank you for the continued support, man. Shout out to all the channel members. There's 2 different ways to get through that quest. I mean, there's more than 2, but there's a way to get through it without having to deal with Starburst. And then for other paths, you do have to go through Starburst. That's one of the quests that I recommend saving for last, pretty much, because at a certain point you can kind of overpower it. You can get champions that can heal naturally, or just save up resources to 100% clear it as well. But if we go into the quest itself, let's see. There's actually a global node that is supplying the starburst. If we click this button that my head's kind of covering, it shows the button that shows like all the links and stuff like that. Actually, it does a poor job of showing it here, but what I wanted to say is this. This Joe Fixit has the Starburst node outgoing. So if you kill this Joe Fixit, Starburst is done. It's over. So that should be your first path through this quest. Just walk on down, go through Joe Fixit, and yeah, you'll be on your way. Outside of that, in order to get through the other paths to 100% clear it, you have a few options. Gladiator Hulk is actually amazing against Starburst. You'll be healing up the entire time. Starburst, it actually deals more damage when the opponent is at low health. So if you use champions that have like a little bit of a ramp up to them, for example, maybe someone like Hyperion, where you can do a couple of heavy attacks to gain a bunch of Furies. Then you can quickly finish out the fight without taking too much of a damage loss. Or you know, champions that can heal naturally, taking fewer synergy champions so that way you can spread the damage throughout your roster, and also just, you know, get some of the healing potions that you get through like the solo event quests. And you know, don't try to 100% this quest in one day. Just like when you save up a bunch of resources, go back, do a path, and then go to another quest that you can do without using much for resources, and then save them up, go back, do a path, kind of like that. So I hope that helps. Good luck to you. Ret Snow my Fulf? Oh, is that just Fluffy Monster backwards? It is. Saying, Beaver, how is Laura? I hope she's doing well. She is. Don't tell her that we miss her because I'm 110% sure she knows. Anyways, here's more money for her to buy you more beans and not corn. Unless you love corn, you crazy beast. Also, happy properly birthday. Thank you. I do like corn. I don't know why I don't think I like corn, dude. Corn and beans. That's the meal right there, man. With hot sauce, sometimes other stuff. But anyway. Thank you very much, Ret Snow, my Fulf. Madrox Multi sending over another buck as well, saying Horseman 6-star Jubilee just threw down a 150k special 2 in Cav event quest. Huh? Damn, dude. Jubilee? She's got some damage, man. She has some damage. It's not consistent though, right? Is that the case? It's been a while since I played her, but I think she suffers. Speaking of Jubilee, there she is. I think she suffers from a similar issue that a lot of mutants suffer from. A lot of the mutants that are not maybe at the absolute top of the list. Well, maybe not the top of my list at least. Like Gambit, where yeah, he's got big specials because he's got all those prowess, but if you don't crit, who cares? It's a little unfortunate. I wish they never introduced guaranteed crits, because yeah, it just makes all the other champions without guaranteed crits. Maybe not all the other champions, but a lot of the other. It's so hard to compete with guaranteed crits, you know. But anywho, Riley Carlson sending over, or Carson. I said Carlson. I had an L to your name. But Riley Carson's, thank you very much for the 5. Saying I played the game when 4 stars was the most stars. Picked it back up a couple months ago. Learning from you, seeing Realm of Legends beaten is whack. Thanks. Oh man. Well, Riley, thank you. Welcome back. Dang. One of the OGs returning right there, man. Played when 4 stars were the highest. Well, welcome back. Was Realm of Legends not beaten at all when you originally played the game? Is that what you're saying? I wish that I was around at that time. Realm of Legends must have gotten beaten like shortly after I started playing the game, because yeah, it was already a thing. There were already legends. There was the brutal DLX always existed as a legend to me. Anyway, Rafe sending over another 2 saying I posted the polls in Discord. Brag and accomplish. I don't use that Discord, man. I hate to tell you. There's no way that I can pull that up and put it on screen and stuff like that. Like any polls that you want to send my way, that's like Twitter is the only way. It is the only way, man. That Discord, I maybe should just remove it from my description. I've been thinking about removing it for a long time. It was only kept there because it was Cade's server, and Cade was coming and going a bit, and then Star took over the server. But yeah, I don't actually use that Discord, man. And even if I opened up Discord right now, I would have no way of putting it on screen. So it's got to be Twitter for stuff like that. And Twitter only. But thank you for the 2. If you do end up sending it on Twitter, let me know. Speaking of Caveman Supreme, did you ever end up making that Twitter? Let me see. BG, I'm pretty sure I did it right. Tweet. Okay. All right, cool. Let's check it out. You did. Here it is. Okay, so wait, what exactly you did? There's one thing missing. You said originally, you said, BG, if I make a Twitter, can you give me account advice? So there's one piece of very important info missing. I don't know where you're at in the game. I see you have some high-level champions. I see you have like quite a few high-level champions, so I'm assuming that you've already beaten some variants. You're maybe somewhere in Act 6 and/or Act 7. I have no idea where you're at. Like, basically anything beyond, I would say... oh, thank you for another buck, by the way. I would say anything beyond Act 5, you really just rank up champions to get through content for the most part. Of course, you know, you could always, depending on your alliance quest or war needs or something like that, you could, you know, substitute a rank up in there somewhere. But for the most part, rank ups are kind of determined by the content that you need to beat. So let me know where you're at. You can just pop it in the chat, but in the future, if you send over a tweet, like just pop that into the message itself. But pop it in the chat, and then I'll try to give you some advice. Justin Heddenberry sending over 7 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, Justin. Saying finally 100% explored Act 6. What a drag that was, but got some good rewards from it. Tweet. All right, let's check it out. Congrats, dude. Act 6 is long. I feel like a lot of people do not 100% it. That's like Kabam is telling me to rank 3 Claire. Do you agree? Yes. Just taking a look here. If you pulled Claire and you pulled this catalyst, my answer is yes. I would save the Awakening Gem, but damn. Yep. I would rank 3. I mean, the only other thing I would say is Diablo is quite interesting. I don't know if you run Suicides or not. He is significantly better with Suicides. Potentially worth Awakening as well and ranking up and stuff like that. But Claire is probably still better. But let me see the rest of your... also, who should I use the Awakening Gem on? Thanks for the content. Okay. All right. So yeah, it sounds like you already knew not to use the Awakening Gem on Claire. But if you run Suicides, I'd say Diablo. The only reason I'm... Well, like, I think you do because your PI is really high here. But the thing is, Sorcerer Supreme is not very good with Suicides, so I don't know if you do or not. But if you do run Suicides, then yeah, Diablo, that Awaken ability, like, you'll get the value back on it. A lot of times, that's the way I think of Awakening Gems, is like, okay, think about, Kabam sells Awakening Gems for, you know, like a few thousand units, right? Are you going to get a few thousand units worth of value out of Awakening Diablo? And the answer is yeah. Easily. Again, if you run Suicides. If you don't run Suicides, well, there's no real reason to. And I wouldn't even play Diablo, to be honest. If you don't run Suicides. I mean, you know, I'm not saying I would never touch the champion, but I'm just saying I probably wouldn't touch the champion enough if I wasn't running Suicides. But if you do... Oh, he's such a god. He's amazing. I do run Suicides. Heard things about him. Yeah, dude. I made a couple videos myself on Diablo. If you're interested, I think Mike just posted one too, if I'm not mistaken. Other people did too, but you know, I'm seeing Mike's name right next to you, so how could I not give Mike a little shout out? But yeah, he's super strong. Too strong. They made him way too strong. They needed to test his damage reduction and his awakened ability more, in my opinion. They done messed up. But hey, man, see it as a bank error in your favor, and awaken and play Diablo. All right, hold on. Caveman. 6.3.1 in story, working the variants and trying to get Thronebreaker. Okay. Which variants? Wait a minute. BG works for Kabam. I thought Dave did. I don't work for Kabam. Did I what? Or did someone ask that or something like that? No, I don't. Or maybe it came off that way, saying Diablo should have been tested more or something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't. BG, how long did it take for you to fill your mastery as a free-to-play player? A while, but I pretty much just spent units on masteries. I don't know exactly how long it took. Hold on a sec. Rafe, I was trying to look for another message from you to see if you have a Twitter or something like that. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't. There's no way I'm going to be able to see those polls in that Discord server. But yeah. If Brain worked for Kabam, all the good champs would suck. If I worked for Kabam, I probably wouldn't have the power to, but I would try to nerf everything. Oh, wait, Rafe, here we go. He sent another two saying, okay, tweet sent. I created a Twitter for it. Okay. All right, well, cool. Wait, Caveman, did I already say? Okay. The two newest ones, I think 6 and 7. Okay, all right, Caveman. We'll come back to you in just a sec. Let me see these polls from Rafe here. Here we go. Recent polls, APOC and Void will be rank 3 after Summer of Pain. Nice, dude. The Void Awakening. Wait, which? Okay, APOC, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be so nice. Sig 80, nice, dude. Yeah, that's pretty good. Void, he certainly wants to be Sig 200, but it's not required for the champ. By any means. And yeah, you could just slowly pump Sigs into him as time goes on and everything. Sick, dude. And then, of course, APOC doesn't need to be awakened at all. Well, very nice, man. Very, very nice. Oh, that's right. And yeah, the sunspot that you mentioned, too. Yeah, dude. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, dude. Thank you for the super chats as well. All right, Caveman. So, the new, like, honestly, dude, I would recommend focusing on the newest variants. You're in 6.3.1. You've got a ways to go before finishing up Act 6. Rewards are going to just be better from focusing on those two variants. Just do an initial clear of them at least. And then you get the rank up gems, which will allow you to, get some additional champs ranked up to go back to story. So, the two newest ones, Villain and Heroes, essentially, of which you've got a lot of champions already for it. I would say Magneto is the big standout, though. I would try to do the Villain one first, to be honest. You don't have to. You can go either way. But I'm seeing here that you have some extremely strong villains. You've got Doom, you've got APOC, add Magneto to that. You're good to go. Probably another one that I missed in there somewhere, but it doesn't even matter. Those three, you're good to go, man. Let's see what else we got here. Any other... Ooh. Speaking of newly buffed King Groot, this champion, dude, I would highly recommend investing in King Groot. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I jumped the gun because this is a 6-star. I don't know if you're going to have Sigs to put into him or what Sig level King Groot is, but he's one to keep an eye on at least. If he's only Sig 20, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd rank 3 Sig 20. Well, I would, but I love King Groot. So I don't know if the average person would or not, but definitely play with him a bit. As far as heroes go, Torch, huge standout. I'd highly recommend investing in Torch. You've got Claire here as well. Those are like the 3 biggest standouts that I see that will just help in not only the variants, but once you move on to... Oh wait, Magneto's already ranked? Dude, I got tricked because I see all these up arrows, and then his PI is all low. I didn't realize Magneto was already ranked. Someone in the chat's probably yelling at me, right? Oh, man. He's mixed in there. His damn PI is too low on Unawakened, I guess. Dang. Okay, well, then, yeah, I would just do the villain variant. You're good to go. As far as the heroes go, though, yeah, like I said, the 2 biggest standouts for me. Got Colossus here as well. Colossus was actually really helpful for story content too, so yeah, I'd actually say Colossus then. Colossus, Torch, and Claire. Those would be like the 3 that I'd focus on. They're good for variants, they're good for story content, they're good everywhere. That's what I would be looking to invest in if I were you. Alright. Let's get back to the grind. Is Carnage good? Not really. I hate to say it. I don't know. He's not terrible. His DPS, his damage is actually like really high. But the way that he gets his damage going, it's not really worth playing the champion too much. It's not really worth investing it. Like, his utility is not good enough. I don't know. He's got a few issues with Carnage. Like, he's not a terrible champion, but still not really worth ranking. Skipped Void and Ghost too, did I? Can't believe Brain hasn't said just use Quake. I mean, you could just use Quake. Quake is ranked up. Hold on, what did I skip Void and Ghost too? Oh, I did see Void, yeah, but I wanted to recommend Torch over Void. So as far as Ghost, I may have overlooked that one. Oh, there we go. Okay, because like halfway cut off. Yeah, I didn't see that. Also got a Mole Man up here, which is solid too. But I don't think this person runs suicides. They may. Ghost could still be worth ranking up without suicides. Of course, a good champion, but there's room for a lot of personal preference in who you rank up. There's a lot of good options in that roster. So you're saying that I shouldn't invest into my roster until I build a mastery? Well, building your masteries is investing into your roster, more so than buying crystals. Think about it like this. If you buy crystals, what you're buying is a chance to pull a champion. Like, of course, depending on how many crystals you open, yeah, that one champion could turn into many. But a lot of the times, because of like the low drop rates, you're just having a chance at pulling one champion. If you invest in your masteries, what masteries do is they enhance your champions. They enhance all of your champions. So, yeah, spend units on masteries. Don't spend units on crystals. Masteries, they're like the only investment in this game that like never really gets replaced. Because as you pull new champions, you kind of replace your old ones. It doesn't really work that way with masteries. What are your thoughts on She-Hulk? I think she's powerful. I think she is not too hard to get into. But at the same time, she's very difficult to master. Possibly the greatest example in all of MCOC of like easy to play, impossible to master kind of thing. Or near impossible. MSD has proven otherwise. But and other people too. But like she's really easy to play because it's like nothing too crazy about it. It's just like 5-hit combos, right? 5-hit combos. You have the like taunt kind of built into the character, so it's a lot easier to build, or sorry, to like bait specials and stuff like that. But what makes She-Hulk so difficult to master is it's really easy to have your Furies drop off. And in the average fight, it's not that big of a deal. In the average fight, you don't need to have like, you know, 10, 20 plus Furies or anything like that. But in certain fights, you are going to need to have those Furies. In long fights against like Luke Cage, for example, in the Abyss. And if you practice it, yeah, you'll get it down just like MSD and just like others have, but it will take practice. You do have to get like certain spacings down. You know, you'll have to weave in light, like, you know, instead of just countering the opponent's attacks with heavy attacks, you'll have to weave in light attacks to get the spacing correct, and you have to be aggressive. Ultimately, there's not a lot of room for mistakes if you're trying to make sure your Furies never drop off, which is what makes her very difficult to master, but easy to play, easy to get into. All right. Luis Salazar sent it over to. Thank you very much. Saying, just tweeted you. Advice, please. Sure. Let's see what we got. Advice on who to rank up. Okay, so I don't know if you heard me say that to the last person. I need more than this. I need to know where you're at, because it looks like I can't tell for certain, but it looks like you're already Cavalier based on the champions that you have. And anything beyond that point, beyond Cavalier, you have to rank up champions based on the content that you are doing. It's you don't just go by like a tier list of, oh, this champion's good, I'll rank them, because that's not going to help you clear content. The one big standout that's always good, you got Magneto down here. The higher you can get him ranked up, the better. I don't even need to see if he's awakened or not. He's insane. And it'll be helpful. He shuts down a third of the game, and there's nothing Kabam can even do about it, honestly. They can't, like, it's like not even possible to design fights unless they make it so restrictive for other champs. So he's always just going to be stupidly powerful for this game, so you might as well take advantage of it. Rank up Mags. You do have a ghost down here too if you like to run suicides, but I don't think you're running suicides judging by the PI of your champions. Dragon Man's good. Some people like Hulk. I'm not really one of them. Crossbones is good. Thing is good. Spidey Ham can come in handy in some situations. Magic's good too, but yeah, I don't know where you're at is the big thing. So, but that Magneto should be the champ that you rank up next pretty much. Guys, on that note though, I'll be back in just a minute. Drank a little too much water. Gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Be right back, guys. You'd think I was sweating it all out today, but nope. Dude, Nick sending over 20. Wait, where's my face? Oh, there we go. Nick sent it over 20 while I was gone. But, thank you, dude. Hold on. Before I see yours, because you said tweet. Lewis, did you ever say... my bad, yeah, I'm Cav. Okay. Well, I would recommend working on the variants. And the variants, they're all specifically geared for, what's it called? For, like, different class types, different tags, all that stuff. So, I don't know if you've done any of the variants. If you haven't, just focus on one. It's a little bit difficult to say which variant your roster is currently geared towards. I would say it's not really leading in any one specific direction. Maybe variant 4 would be a good one to start out with if you can make it past the first chapter. Since you don't really need any like specific tags for the first chapter, you just need 5 and 6-star champs, and then beyond that, you can use lower star level ones. And then with your rank ups, maybe you start to rank up some villains to tackle the villain variant. You do have some heroes ranked up, but not the hero variant's kind of iffy because you need like different class types. But definitely rank up. Mags is the biggest standout. And then yeah, you just have some other cool ones that could be good, but like focus on the variants, the other champs that I called out. Okay. Nick though, dude, thank you so much for the 20 that you sent over. Let me see what your tweet is. With Summer of Pain coming to a close and the 2 tier 5 class catalysts I'll be getting, I like your advice on what class tier 5 I should get out of these classes. I have my thoughts already, but wanted your opinion. I'm 100%, or I'm currently trying to explore Act 6 and 7 100%. Let me see. What class tier 5 I should get out of these classes? Okay. Well, let's see. Dude, with the 6-star Kang over here. To be honest, I probably would not get Tech. Ghost is so strong that, like, I don't know. Doesn't really feel like you need anyone else. Cosmic could be good. Cosmic could be good if you can get Hercules ranked up, or CGR, or Venom. You got a lot of options for Cosmic here. I even like Arcus, but I wouldn't choose Arcus over these other ones. Mutant's good too. You've got both of the Magnetos. Cable, I can't tell if he's already ranked up or not. You got Professor X. You got potential with Colossus, although he's unawakened. Skill doesn't look that strong to me either. For me, it would be between Mutant and Cosmic. Wait, did you send over another tweet? No, you didn't. Okay. So just these 4 class types, I think. Unless there was another tweet. The others? No, there wasn't. Okay. Yeah, man. So, let me see. Did we get... Okay. So yeah, since we get 2, I'd probably take 1 Cosmic and 1 Mutant. I think that's what I would do in your case. You've got a lot of good rank ups in each class type. That's what I'd be doing if I were you, Nick. So... Ghost, bad champ. Ghost is bad. Ghost can confirm is bad. Hi guys, what's up, Haley? Nick, I don't know if that's in line with what you were thinking, but that's what I would do if I were you, dude. But yeah, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for the 20. Super generous of you. Samwise hitting that new member button. Samwise, thank you, dude. I think that is a brand new member, unless I'm forgetting. Either way, dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Please enjoy a banana along with all these kick-ass custom emojis, dude. Thank you, man. Only has he sending over another 15. Dang, man, thank you so much, Saying. So I'm level 45 uncollected. I was wondering how to start my Suicide Mastery setup. Okay, so first things first. I actually have quite a few videos about the Suicide Masteries, but to give like a quick breakdown. First things first, you like don't worry about the offensive tree. The first thing you want to do is get willpower. You have to have willpower to run suicides. There are some champions that technically you don't need willpower for when running suicides, but you can't always just use those few champions. You have to use some champs that aren't very suicide friendly, or even champs that are suicide friendly. The bottom line is you want willpower. So make sure to unlock willpower first. At level 45, I don't think you can have enough points to run a full Suicide Mastery setup, because you still want like this as a bare bones for your proficiencies. That you need at least this exact set. Well, technically you don't need 3 points in parry, but I recommend it. I recommend having this exact proficiency setup. And then you could expand upon it from here if you want. You could put more points into Limber. Some people like picking up Petrify and Pacify. I only run those masteries in rare circumstances. You know, of course, Mystic Dispersion is amazing, but you want to get like this as a bare bones. And then I'd say work on getting pretty much this setup here as well. You can copy this exact setup to get willpower unlocked. And then offensively, you wouldn't want to copy this setup. You don't need anything in this bottom tree. You only need 1 point in Glass Cannon. I technically have 16 points in the left side of the tree. Like if we're just looking at this part of it here, I would take out 1 point in Cruelty. I'd only put 4 points in that. And then yeah, you just put the 1 point in Glass Cannon, 1 point in Recoil, and then actually I should this is the last thing, the last tip that you really need is you don't want to put this point into Recoil until you can at least max out one of these two masteries, whether it be Liquid Courage or Double Edge. I'd probably recommend starting with Double Edge, just because Liquid Courage, the poison debuff, reduces all healing that you get. So, but yeah, man, that's how you do it right there. I hope that was a good enough explanation. If not, like I said, I have videos on it. If you just search my channel for like Suicide Mastery setups, it'll show you different variations that you can do. But as like a, you know, lower, just kind of getting into it, lower level getting into it, that's the kind of the order you'd want to take. Eric Nelson's in Overbuck saying, BG, who would I use for that Electro? I tried Mags, but used a few revives. Only have one path left in Thorn's Quest. And only 3 Thorns fights, and the rest are easy, but I need better Electro counter. Well, again, man, you could use Omega Red. He counters all Thorns. You just want to do only tentacle hits, which are only medium attacks. I thought Magneto should be able to handle that fight too. But if you're saying not, then yeah, I would go with that Omega Red. Even though he's unawakened, it'll just take a little bit longer, but just do parries and mediums pretty much. And specials. Hold on. Samwise, long-time watcher, first-time member. Well, thank you, dude. Always watched your streams on demand, but started catching the streams live every night. Well, thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Marbalando87 sent over €2 as well, saying, BG, Plitter, did I just say Plitter? Tweez? Twitter, please. Name is Armando. Okay. Let me check you out. Hang on. Let's see. All right, new rank 5 or rank 2. Just finished 6.3. Variants, only 5 and 6 are done. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what masteries you're running. If you run suicides, then Corvus is king. If you don't run suicides, I really like Sorcerer Supreme. Although, yeah, you already did variant 5, so you don't... Well, she's still a hero, though, so she could be good for the hero variant in 7. I mean, taking mags... So, normally I do like to focus on 5-star champs over 6 stars, because they're easier to awaken, easier to sig up, and cheaper resource-wise to rank up as well. But Magneto is an exception. Like I was saying for the other accounts we just looked at, Magneto, he's so strong, does not need to be awakened. The awaken ability for him's actually really nice, but he doesn't need it. And yeah, you could totally rank up that Magneto, since I don't see a 5-star in your roster not ranked up, at least. So those are the standouts. I'd say Magneto, regardless of mastery setup. And then if you run suicides, Corvus. If you don't run suicides, Sorcerer Supreme. Void's great, but you already have Torch, so less needed. Yeah, those are the standout ones that I'm seeing right now. You've got you know, Aegon is great and all, but I would only rank him up if you're looking to do the Abyss. I wouldn't even say Labyrinth, because Labyrinth shouldn't even be done with Aegon anymore. Unless we're talking about 100% clears, but otherwise for Labyrinth, I recommend waiting until Thronebreaker, do the Karina's challenge with it. But yeah. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for the 2. Stealth Ghost also sent in over a bug saying, "Hey BG, new Black Widow and Cap IW worked great for Emma in Summer of Pain. Only took me 20 revives and the acquisition of PTSD to beat it." All right, man. Well, congrats on your PTSD. Dang, dude. Sounds like it was a hell of a time for you. Woof. Damn. Well, hey, man. Congrats on getting through it. The fact that you made it through it one way or another. That's all that actually matters. Dragon sent over 2 saying, "So, I am a dragon looking for pro tips. Tweet." Okay. Dragon, let's see what you got here. "Hey, about to tackle 7.1, full clear. Any gaps that you see that I need to cover? Run full suicides, have resources to rank pretty much any class required. Have a rank 4 Ronin not pictured." Okay. "Also pay no attention to that I-bomb on the 3rd row." Of course, I'm going to go immediately to I-bomb on the 3rd row. Why pay no attention? It's beautiful. Oh, dragon. How many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is there more than 7? No, these are all your... Dang, this is 43 champs ranked up. Dragon, I think you're... So, there are gaps in this game, but I don't think there's any gap big enough that you can't stuff 43 champions into it. I think you're good. Because I hate I-bomb, silly. You forgot I hate him. I did forget you hate him. You really hate him? I will say, though, the standouts would be APOC and Mags, but you have, let me see. No, I don't see either of those champs ranked up, right? I have to like triple check. I don't think so. Like those would be the standouts. If there was such a thing as a gap in your roster, I would say Magneto would fill it, and then A-Bomb, or I'm sorry, APOC would help to boost up the likes of Jubilee, even if you don't want to play him, and it's still worth ranking up because of it. But yeah, or Domino, of course. I know you're a big Domino fan. Otherwise, though, I think you're good, Dragon. I think you're really good. She's offended that you hate I-Bomb a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, those are the champs. That Doom in amongst the girls, though. Doom, hey, you don't know what's under that helmet, all right? He's creepy. Superman sending over $1. I'm sorry it's taking a while to get to some of these super chats, guys. The tangents are longer than usual tonight, I guess. I don't know. But Superman, thank you, dude. Saying, hello, BG, you wonderful bald man. How are you tonight? I'm good, dude. Hopefully you are too. Saying, so I finished Cavalier last night and opened a 6-star and boom, duped my 6-star Colossus. Finally a mutant I can rank 3. Nice, man. Very, very nice. Congrats, dude. Congratulations. I think I'm about to take mine to rank 2. Like I mentioned after completing the Karina's challenge. So I think if not next level up event, then somewhere along the way, somewhere in the month, I'll probably be ranking that guy up. You know, I mean, I'm not in any rush to rank mine since I have the 5-star. I might actually wait until we hear what reworks are coming next month, just out of curiosity, since it's probably not that much longer before they announce it, right? So, who am I kidding? I still want Colossus ranked up either way. So, anyway, Superman, congrats, dude. Congrats on the poll, man. Lorison sent over 2, saying, finally made Cav. Hey, Red Mags was the MVP. Thanks, PG. Dude, congrats. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the fresh Cav title. Congrats. BG, you going for Psycho or King Groot? I canceled the grinds. I was stuck deciding between the two, and ultimately I actually was gonna grind for Psycho Man. I'd planned on it. Yesterday I was grinding for him, and then I just ended up going for Milestones instead. Stealth Ghost sending over $1, and I also popped open 3 of last month's Cavs, and got a 5-star Iron Man and a new and duped 6-star thing. Not bad. Wait. Hold on. New and duped 6-star thing? Like you got and duped him? Hot damn, dude. That's better than not bad. That's pretty amazing. Stealth Ghost. Congrats, dude. Con-freaking-grats. That's awesome. How many of you here are MCU fans? Well, let's see. There's about 450 people in here. I would bet about 450 people. King sending over £2. Thank you, dude. Saying, should I rank Medusa or King Groot, both awakened? It depends a little bit on what you're looking for, but for the most part, I would say King Groot over Medusa. I think he's just very strong. Very, very, very too strong. Oh no, the lag is back a little bit. I'm gonna have to run those tests again. Sorry, guys. The choppiness, it should only last for a moment. But, dude... I thought I fixed the lag issues because I had Windows updates to install. I installed them and then I ran some tests and everything was good. There were no issues that I could find with the internet or my computer or anything. And, well, now the issues have returned. How do computers even work, man? No one knows. I'm pretty sure even the people that made these things, make the process, they don't know, man. Nobody knows. Alien technology. But yeah, anyway, King Groot. Thank you, dude. Mark Campbell sending over $1. Mark, where are you at? PJ, do you remember any champs who wait, what? Who thought you a skill in the game? Oh, taught you a skill in the game? For me, I got Yellow Jacket early, who taught me how to bait specials. There is plenty of champs that taught me different skills. Yeah. So well, Star-Lord was probably the first example of a champion that taught me how to hold higher combos. I still wasn't that good at it, to be honest. I'm still not that great at it. But like up until I had to use Star-Lord, and in Realm of Legends at that too, like I didn't know how to parry. I had no clue, man. I was like, yeah, parry. This seems like a powerful mastery, so I'll get it. But I didn't realize, oh, it's something that you can use for every single combo. There were not nearly as many videos on the game at the time. And I was actually like just intercepting back then. Like I'd played the game for long enough to realize like, oh, if you just dash in when they're dashing at you, you can get the attack in. But of course, intercepts being a lot less reliable than parries. In Realm of Legends, I had to learn how to hold a higher combo, so I had to learn how to parry. I would say there was a like Storm, believe it or not. Storm taught me how to get a little bit of better spacing leading up to a heavy attack. And this is all the way in Act 6.2.5. I wasn't playing as Storm, I was fighting against Storm. And in that node, maybe you can credit the node for this, but you had to either heavy attack or intercept to get like the charges off of yourself. What's the name of that node again? Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. It's right on the tip of my brain. But whatever node that is, yeah, you have to heavy attack or intercept to get rid of the charges. And I used a few different champions in that fight, but like when you bait out a heavy attack from Storm, she has those spin kicks, right? Do not go gentle. There you go. Thank you. So she has those spin kicks, and with most champions, if you just dash backwards and throw a heavy attack, it's not going to connect, right? Unless they have a really long-reaching heavy. Because that animation's a little bit slower, because Storm's heavy attack animation's a little bit slower, that is, you can like dash backwards, do a light attack to inch closer. Actually, I could show it right with this champion right here. Same heavy attack, right? So basically that taught me that technique. It's always a champion that teaches me some technique. I'm sure there was some champion that taught me to use heavy attacks more. Maybe that was Hyperion. I don't know. But yeah, that's the best example off the top of my head, at least. Would 4-star max Sunspot and 5-star rank 4 red mags be enough for 5.3.3 XG node? Yeah. Yeah, those are really powerful champions. It's yes. I was gonna hit you with the usual disclaimer of like, yeah, everyone's skill levels are different though, so you may still need additional help, but those champions, they're quite strong. And disclaimer aside, should be strong enough to get you through it. Yeah. BG, what'd you learn from Groot? I learned that trees are overrated. Nature? Nah. Nah, son. I ain't worried about nature and trees and all that. Hey BG. What do you think about Messi play? Oh man, I'm not into like any sports. I don't watch football or soccer. You know, I mean, we call it soccer, but football. Ayo, what up, BG? Should I rank 5 Sassy or Sorcerer Supreme, seeing as you're the expert? Sorcerer Supreme, in general, is the stronger champion compared to Sassy. Ideally, you're not running Suicides if you're playing Sorcerer Supreme, but it's the same thing for Sassy as well. Sasquatch, neither of those champs are Suicide friendly. But, yeah. Both strong. But both underrated, in my opinion, actually. But Sorcerer Supreme is stronger of the two. Supreme Kai sending over a buck saying, I'm not saying you are going bald, but you'll find Waldo before you find your hairline. Dude, I could show you. I mean, I already made a video showing what I look like without the bald cap. I don't know what to tell you. If you think I'm lying about having one of the highest quality, not one of the highest, the actual highest quality bald cap in humans history. If you think I'm not wearing one, well, I mean, credit to the bald cap. If you can't see the line, then hey, no one else can either, right? Actually fighting against Groot is one of my first memories of refining baiting special 1. Used to wait for the end of the special, then I realized I could dash in way earlier. You just reminded me of what Labyrinth taught me. Labyrinth taught me to like, because you can't just parry infinitely in Labyrinth. Not with the average champion, not when Labyrinth was newer, before some of these other champs came out, at least, that have like longer parry durations. With perfect block and all that. But so, because you can't parry infinitely because of the limber in Labyrinth, and because of how long the fights are, it taught me to, like, you know, not push the opponent to a special 2. Just keep the opponent at a special 1, bait the special 1, use that as your way to get an opening. And then just kind of rinse and repeat that as much as you possibly can. Intentionally baiting special 1s and keeping them at special 1. Alright. Dude, I was about to check Twitter for you, but you're spamming too much, dude. I can't do it. Come back. Don't spam. If I could see your message like 3 times without having to scroll up or down, way too much. Way too much, dude. Still going for Psycho Man or nah, BG? Nah, I canceled the grind. I just got off to a bad start, and then today was gonna continue to be a bad day. So, just trying to scoop up all the milestones. It's been a while since I got all the milestones, and I think I'm gonna try to do that this round at least. Show you without the bald cap. I want to see how much hair it covers. You could see that in my Pursuit of Immortality video. Bro, I just said, hi, BG. What's wrong with you? Wait, what? What's wrong with you? I don't know what you're talking about. Who should I rank for? Spider Ham or Symbiote Supreme? 2 entirely different champions, dude. What do you need? What are you looking for? There's two extremely different champions. I would say if you don't have any particular needs, I would rather have a Symbiote Supreme in my roster. Spider Ham is better for the average fight, but in terms of counters, it's probably better in the long term to have a Symbiote Supreme. But I also recommend for the higher rank ups to look at the content you're doing. Look at your own roster, see what's missing in your roster, and rank accordingly. It's not enough just to say 2 different champs. Got to know roster, mastery setup, the content you're looking to do, all that good stuff. Try to look at all of it. BG, whom do you think is the best champ in the contest is? I think it's Ghost still. I think other champs have caught up to Ghost in a lot of ways, but I still say it's Ghost. Just, too strong? Is Discord a safe platform for tech noobs? What do you mean safe? As far as I know, people don't get, like, viruses through Discord and stuff like that, as long as you're not clicking on random links and downloading stuff. But I will say, if you're just talking about, like, is it easy to get into Discord, Discord's very confusing. Discord's very confusing for newer players, newer people to it. Damn, dude, the stream lag. Sorry, guys, still have no idea what's causing it. I'll say again too. I don't know why you're asking about Discord. If you're asking about it because of the Discord link that's in my description here, I don't really use Discord like that. So the server, it's there because it existed. It was someone else's server, but yeah, if you're looking to ask for like advice, I don't use it. Supreme Kai sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Say my last joke was like a slice of pizza. It was too cheesy. Crickets, dude. Really? Like a slice of pizza, cheesy? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Boo. Boo. Discord is only slightly safer than LimeWire or Kazat? No way. You're kidding me? Those things were like... It was almost... like, you didn't even have to download something to get a virus. Dude, you didn't even have to have those programs on your computer. If you just mentioned, like... I don't know. If someone was like, hey, what flavor drink do you want? I'll have a lime wire. Like, maybe, wasn't that like a flavor of Mountain Dew or something? Anyway, I don't know. If you just mention the word lime wire, your computer, and every computer on the block got a virus. I've never heard of people getting viruses through Discord, but I mean, what do I know? Don't know at all. Superman sending over a buck. Hey, what's up, Cap? Saying, BG, since you canceled the King Groot grind, will we be seeing the new account challenge soon? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to do that regardless, man. It's probably going to happen towards the end of the month. I still have to do some planning and stuff like that, but if I do it towards the end of the month, then I can kind of double dip into next month's event. I don't know if next month's event is gonna be the type of event that you can do right away, even. But even if I could just do like part of next month's event, could be beneficial. But I'm gonna plan it out, and you know, things happen, life happens. Nothing. I can't say it's a 100% guarantee that there'll be a new account challenge this month, but this is the month to do it. So. Outside of some unforeseen circumstances, there will be a new account challenge, yeah. I'm back. Also, end of. The fact that it's an unfinished sentence makes it ominous, or ominous somehow. Is it worth focusing on a first rank 5 or getting a full team of average rank 4 champs to clear the collector? Get your first rank 5 whenever possible. You can, it's fun, like, yeah, I would rather have like 1 rank 5 than 2 rank 4s. So whenever possible. GG, how do you stay consistent in streaming every day? Don't you get bored? Nah, man. Have you ever streamed before? I mean, it's different every day because everyone in here is different. Or even if people aren't different, even the people that are here more regularly, what they're talking about is different, or their responses to the different conversations is different. It'd be like, don't you ever get tired of talking to people? Which, I mean, yeah, you don't want to talk to people 24 hours a day, right? But do you ever say to someone like, I don't know, if you're, I don't know how old you are, but let's say like either if you're in school or thinking back to the school days, would you ever be like, ah, man, I'm just really bored of talking to all these people at my school or something? I don't know. Maybe that's a bad example because are schools even open yet? I don't even know. Well, I guess it's summertime anyway, but I meant for like COVID. But anyway, I was wondering more tier 2 alphas. I'm dying to rank up Doom already and max him out. Haley, a lot of that comes from the Glory Store. Glory Store and then like monthly event quests, the side quests sometimes have good amounts of tier 2 alpha. Those are generally some of the best areas. Samwise, NN05. Thank you, dude. Saying BG, who's the best Incinerate Immune character? I have rank 3 Havoc and rank 3 Void. 5 stars, both unduped. Those are some of the best. Torch is really good. In general, he's probably the most commonly used Incinerate Immune. I would say Red Hulk is another that is pretty good for covering Incinerate needs. Colossus is as well, right? Slightly. Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah. I was a little confused for a moment there. Like, wait, is Colossus cold immune or fire immune? But no, he's definitely Incinerate immune. Of course, I have Colossus in my AQ roster for a reason. It's to handle Mephisto. So yeah, Colossus is another fantastic one. Those are all the ones that come to me off the top of my head. I'm sure there's others that are good that I'm not thinking of, but those are the ones off the top of my head at least. So yeah, and as far as which one is actually the best, I will say, for me, I end up using Torch and Colossus the most out of the champions mentioned. However, it's always situational. Always situational. So, but yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 5. Speed up, D. Sending over a back. What happened? Where am I? See. I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, dude. BG, are you looking at tweets? Sure, man. Did you have one? J Soup. Let me see if you... Well, I don't see one by a J Soup, so I don't know if you have a different name or maybe you just didn't send it. But yeah. Justin Werfelman sent an over 5. Hope I didn't mess up your last name there, Justin. Thank you for the 5, saying 6-star Torch duped or 6-star Corvus unduped. Rank 3 choice, of course. Okay. Well, if you run Suicides, I would go Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, I would go Torch. Pretty much dictated by Masteries. If you flip back and forth between the two, I would just go Torch. The only way I would go Corvus in this situation is if you run Suicide Masteries like 99% of the time. Otherwise, I would just go Torch. Both great champions, but yeah, that's exactly what I would do. We'll let the Masteries dictate it. Red Hulk, very underrated. He's a bit underrated for sure. He's one of those champs that's been around for so long that he occasionally just gets forgotten about. You know? But he's quite strong. I like him especially, like, it's interesting with Red Hulk because there's not that many situations where you need both Incinerate and Poison immunity in like the same fight, but of course that can come up on like the same path, right? But Kabam usually doesn't do that a whole lot. But like, you know, the deeper you get in the game, you might find some situations. But even before you come into those tricky situations, I think he's also just a really good, like, beginner-friendly champion in the game. He can take a few hits. His damage is pretty good. He's got, you know, the basic utility needs and all that. So if we were to like graph his usefulness, it'd be like he starts out really strong and then he kind of dips down a little bit as you don't really, you know, maybe don't need all of his utilities and you're playing other champions, and then suddenly you run into a situation where you need bleed and poison immunity again and his value goes up again. Are basic suicides enough, or do we have max suicides? What do you mean by basic suicides? You don't want to put you don't want to put like just 1 point into the masteries. I mean, glass cannon and recoil you could just put 1 point, but like liquid courage and double edge, you want to have them maxed out. You could go with like maxing out one and not the other, but in general, I recommend maxing them out. Look at my tweet real quick. I was being dumb, spamming, not gonna lie. It's no worries, dude. As long as you realize your mistakes, let's check out your tweet. I got Cav a couple weeks ago, and honestly, I'm just wondering what I should do next and who I should rank. I don't know if I'm ready for any variants, to be honest. If you got Cav, then you're ready for variants. At least from like a skill side of things. Your champions, though, let's take a look. Alright, well, you've got some powerful villains here. Is Immortal Hulk? I have no idea about Immortal Hulk, what tags he is. But even just Doom and Magneto, I'd say the villain variant is maybe the one you'd want to start out with. But if these champions aren't enough for you to get through the villain variant, just start ranking up champs to help as well. You could also start out with the Mystic variant if that's more comfortable for you, by using both Doom and Claire. You know, if you get additional rank on Claire or something like that. But like those are like the first two that stand out. It's like the villain variant with these two and the Mystic variant with these two. Ideally, you have more than 2 champions to go in with, but you know, sometimes you work with what you got and just use some synergies for the rest. But that's what I would do. I wouldn't worry about story content at all. I would just focus on variants. And if you're not ready to tackle a specific variant yet, then just chill out for a little bit. Focus on the temporary content. Focus on, you know, monthly event quest and side quests and that sort of thing. Until you're ready, pretty much. What's the easiest way to get tier 2 alpha apart from Glory Store? Well, like I was just saying, the Glory Store is one of the best ways to do it, but it's outside of that, the monthly event quest and the side quest, they don't always have huge amounts in there, but usually give some depending on the difficulty that you're going up against. There's also tier 2 alpha in what's it called? In Act 4, if you 100% complete Act 4. There's tier 2 alpha there. There's tier 2 alpha depending on how high you rank in Alliance Quest. I feel like there was one other source that I was going to mention, but I forgot. Well, the map crystals themselves, if you do map 6 or higher. PG Falstaff is streaming. We must raid him with the power of 400 bananas. Okay, we can raid Falstaff. After I get some units. Just kidding. Gold. Hope it's 50k gold at least. Nope, 15k. The lowest amount possible out of that crystal. Thanks for that, Kabam. I appreciate it. Alright, I got a link to Falstaffs. Happy G, what do you think Kingpin Arena score would be? It's in the basic, right? I'm not sure. I gotta take a look at the scores again. Kingpin's tough because he's an older champion, but he's a pretty powerful champion, so I gotta kind of figure out where he lines up with the with previous scores. So sorry, I don't have an estimate right now on that. Why don't you open all the arena crystals? Because there's gonna be a boost, a gold boost, very soon, and I want the additional gold from it. Could you look at Twitter real quick? My name is Cassius. Okay. Real quick. One last Twitter check of the night here. Let's see what we got. Hey BG, who should I take a 5-star from current roster or wait, hold on a sec. Alright, it's easier for me to read it this way. Alright. BG, should I take a 5-star from my current roster or wait for another good 5-star? I have 5-star Awakening Gem. You're just talking about ranking them up or specifically the Awakening, or let's take a look. Okay, these are your 4 stars. So you got some nice 6 stars. That's good. I would say Fury's a really good champion to awaken. He gains a whole additional life. But the fact that you have a 6-star Hitmonkey, if I was bringing like a skill champ to the team, I'd probably just stick with Hitmonkey. I mean, obviously, you could bring both champions. And if you do like Fury, yeah, he's worth the Awakening. The Void can also be given the Awakening Gem. It's a great champion to awaken and rank up. Beardo is a great champion to rank up without Awakening. His Awakening ability helps, but I would save the gem for either Void or Fury. Yeah, Falcon and Magic are two to keep an eye on, but I wouldn't invest in anyone on this screen currently. I would rather, if you're going with a skill champ, go with Fury, and Magic I think is just you don't really need her yet, but she'll be useful to you later on. So I would either awaken and rank up Fury, or awaken and rank up Void, or save the gem and just rank up Cap, or some combination of those things. Pretty much that's what I would do in your shoes, dude. Of course, play around with the champs a little bit, see which one you kind of gravitate towards, see which style you like, because it is, personal preference thing after all. Kingpin hater, fair enough. All right, anyway, on that note, guys, I'm gonna head on out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, Showdown tomorrow. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna try to be here like right when the Showdown starts. I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. But why you were not talking about Ultron? I said both those 6 stars are great. Ultron's great, but it was a rank up and awakening question. This person didn't have the materials to rank up Ultron, and it's a 5-star awakening gem. So, what did you want me to say? Oh, actually, turn that 5-star awakening gem, trade it in for a 6-star one, and there you go. No, man, there's nothing to talk about. All right, anyway, I will, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Summoner Showdown time. before I go, though, shout out to... Wait, did I say Summoner Showdown? I didn't mean to say Summoner Showdown. My bad. I meant to say Summer of Pain. No, that's my bad. Summer of Pain tomorrow. Summer of Pain, not Summoner Showdown. We still don't know when Summer Showdown's going to happen because Kabam needs to fix parry first. But shout out to... Only Hezzy for being tonight's biggest D. Super generous, Big D. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. It was a ton of super chats tonight, so thank you guys. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.